Hi, Pile of One. Welcome to your reading today. I hope you've enjoyed this extra long introduction with the Paris Opera House, the Palais Garnier. It was definitely one of my absolute favorite places to visit when I went to Paris, and it was the first place that I visited when I went to Paris, both the first time I've ever went and this last trip. So for me, I'm very, very connected to this opera house. It's very special, and I hope you've also enjoyed being able to see its beauty in this introduction. With that, you guys are watching the video of what is your person thinking and feeling about you right now. You have picked the Good Tarot, this beautiful green tarot card, and you guys have also, well, I have picked for you your crystal of the day, which is this absolutely stunning, beautiful rose quartz, which we will put in frame for you so that you can watch it during your session. I love it. It's very pretty. It's a stone of the heart. So with the green color and the pink rose quartz, I feel like your heart chakra should be very happy today. And that's the mailman. So if you've been curious what that banging was, that's the mailman. So maybe you will also be hearing from your person soon, and sooner than later. All right, so first I'm going to shuffle the cards, and we're going to see what is going on in this connection between you and your person. So I'm going to do a traditional relationship spread that I do with reversals, where the reversals will be facing towards me and the cards, if they're upright, will be facing towards you. And we're going to do the traditional spread where I'm doing 3 cards for your side, what you are thinking and feeling about your person right now and how you're experiencing your connection. And then 3 for them, how they're thinking and feeling about you and how they are experiencing your connection. And then 3 cards for the past, what has happened already to bring the 2 of you to this current place that you're in at the moment. 3 cards for the near future in the next 3 months. So I would say between now and the end of the year, if you're watching this video while I'm releasing it, we should be in Libra. Well, we are in Libra when I'm releasing this video. So I feel like that you guys are going to have a very interesting partnership time. Libra is a month of really wanting to be committed. So you might be feeling this, or your person might be feeling this energy. And I'm going to put this here so we will see what is coming up for you in this connection in the next 3 months. And you might not be watching it in Libra, you might be watching it in another time frame, but the Libra energy will be assisting you in your love journey. And then we have a card for the longer term future outcome, at least where it's going naturally and organically at this time. So the way you have been feeling about this connection is interesting. It seems like you've been very patient about this connection. You've probably been hanging in there for a while. I do get the 7 of Earth or 7 of Coins. So when we get the 7 of Pentacles, especially upright, it's about planting seeds, having the patience to see them grow and see this relationship kind of develop in its own time, seeing what comes to fruition here. So with the 7 of Coins, that's kind of what you've been doing, being patient, knowing that you guys are building upon this connection and that it's progressing. For the other 2 cards, it's very interesting. I wonder if you've been feeling a lot of anxiety about this partnership, because I'm getting, or anxiety when you guys are apart, or anxiety in between times where you're seeing each other or hearing from them. Because I'm getting there's a little bit of maybe codependent energy going on your side, where I get the 5 of Swords, which is the card usually when it's upright. The 5 of Swords is usually about independence and self-reliance and focusing on your own wants. But with it being reversed, you are focusing on your partner's wants, which is beautiful, or your person's wants. But I'm also getting that you're not really feeling very super strong, independent, or self-reliant right now. And then combined with the 3 of Wands, or 3 of Fire in this deck, and that's usually when it's upright, it's about future thinking, traveling, moving towards the future, maybe even distance. But with it being reversed the way it is, I'm wondering if you're like not wanting to be distant from your partner, if you're wanting closeness. And if you're wanting closeness combined with not wanting to be independent, it makes me think like Maybe when your person doesn't talk to you, you may feel anxiety and you're wanting to latch on, and you might even feel yourself getting clingy or getting, codependent, or not really wanting to be independent at this time. It may just be that you've been patient waiting for a commitment though. So I would say, because many of you are watching, it would vary in its kind of severity based on, your personal situation. But I would say that for some of you out there, because it's a spectrum, some of you out there are feeling really codependent and clingy with your person, and you're trying to be patient in regards to you guys officially committing. Others of you feel like you just want the closeness and you're patient to see when the commitment will come. So you'll know which, vibe you're feeling at this time. So it's interesting. Your person also is not wanting to be distant. So at least you're mirroring each other in that way. I get the world reversed, which again, if you guys are trying to travel towards each other, there might be blocks about that. Also, with the Three of Fire on your side and the world reversed, both reversed, on their side, they may be feeling as well, with the World card in reverse, that they're not able to travel towards you either. So it might be that both of you want to travel towards each other but have been having a hard time with it, or you may be feeling like you both want physical closeness and maybe you're not wanting to be separate from your person. So they may also be kind of feeling the same energies as you. In regards to that. But I get the Seven of Swords upright, where they may not be telling you this, they might be keeping it to themselves, or they may be feeling like they don't want to let you know how vulnerable they feel while they get close to you, or how scared they get when they are apart from you. Also, they may feel like the reason why they want closeness with you all the time is they may not trust you, or they may not trust that this situation will be faithful. Because if they've been cheated on before, they may want to be around you all the time because they're scared of what would happen if you were away. And again, it's not so much that like you would hurt them, but it might be that they've been hurt before. So it might be that, because I'm getting the Seven of Swords upright, where they're needing to work through their trust. And they may be like, oh, I don't even want to leave pile one over alone because I'm scared of what would happen if pile one goes about their life, and what if they meet someone, or what if they are with somebody. I'm scared to, let pile one be independent and by themselves. So there may be a little codependency in this connection, or just like a desire to be around each other like all the time. So there is that. I get on your person's side as well, I get the Ten of Cups reversed. So the Ten of Cups is usually a card of like a lot of happiness, but with the card with a lot of anxiety in regards to trust and not wanting to be away from you a lot, I feel like they may have that codependent anxiety, or maybe an anxious attachment style, and not wanting to kind of let you out of their sight basically, but not really happy in the connection, maybe feeling like tumultuous inside of themselves, or like tormented in this way. So they're having a hard time being happy in this connection. So maybe you guys are having a hard time giving each other freedom, or, having that in this connection going on. In the past, yeah, there's been some tough stuff. One, I get the Magician reversed. So I'm getting that you guys have had a hard time manifesting this connection, or you guys have had a lot of things that you guys have wanted to have happen in this connection, but maybe it hasn't happened, or you guys have had a hard time making it happen. So with the Magician reversed, that's a little bit tricky. Feeling like you want things to progress, but that it's hard to, or you're wanting things to happen in this connection that doesn't happen. Also, you guys might be, you may find yourself repressing your annoyances or anger or irritation towards your person or in life in general, and trying to stuff it down. Like if you judge yourself for feeling anger, or if you feel like anger is not a safe feeling, or if you're feeling like, oh, I shouldn't get mad, I shouldn't get upset, and you're trying to tell yourself that, with this Queen of Fire reversed, like you're kind of repressing your fire side, you might feel like in this connection that if that's what's going on, that it might feel like it bubbles up out of you, and that might be difficult for you in this connection. Like if you're somebody that just never wants to bring up a point of contention in a connection, or if you're very conflict avoidant, or if you're really, really not wanting to express your displeasure to your person from time to time, that might be kind of what's going on in the past, where both of you may have been experiencing that, but maybe more likely you. And then I get the Nine of Fire reversed too, where normally the Nine of Fire upright is that the battle is over, but with it reversed, it may be that the battle is still kind of going on internally. So this is the past. So it might be that like things weren't really working out very well, but you guys weren't really voicing it, and you were maybe repressing that or trying to push it down or trying to ignore it or trying to just, like deal with it. And then it may be just kind of now you're in this place where it's like instead of addressing issues, you may just be like wanting to cling on to your partner instead of addressing things, especially if trust is a stressor for both of you at this time. Now I want to pick up these cards, but with my nails, they're having a tough time. There we go. Okay. In the future, in the next few months, how this connection will be progressing. I do get that you will start to communicate more with your partner, and I feel like it's, again, you on your side that will be doing so, because I get the Queen of Air or Queen of Swords. So I'm getting that you may be at least opening up more communication in this connection. You'll be voicing when you feel upset, or you'll be working through conflict resolution. And I feel like that this is going to really help you guys a lot, because this will help progress you. I get the Six of Cups reversed, so I feel like if you guys have been, again, wanting to unite, I don't feel like you guys are in separation with this kind of codependency, but if you guys have been feeling like you've been needing to take space, I feel like neither of you have been able to take space. And in the next 3 months, you might feel like there is more space. There's more breathing room. The Six of Cups is usually like a reconnecting energy or coming back together. But with it in reverse, I feel like you guys might actually be giving each other more space. And that might be because you guys are communicating more effectively. And it might kind of go back to kind of like a healthy dynamic instead of maybe a clinging on to each other one or feeling anxious every time your person's out of your sight. Because I feel like both of you feel that, and you both might mirror each other in that way. And then I get the Ace of Swords, which is reversed. So I feel like you're going to communicate more. That will give you guys some breathing room. They may not really kind of follow suit, and then you may not communicate everything, because this is a communication card in reverse as well. But at least your communication card is upright, and then the one of the connection is kind of reversed. So you might communicate some things. So I feel like you're probably going to make like some progress in this way. Actually, these are reversed this way. So this one's upright for you. This one is reversed, and this one's reversed. So yeah, so you might feel like there's some progress here, but there might be a hard time with feeling like there is, all of it. But that's okay, because working on communication takes time, and it takes effort. And it takes both people trying to challenge their vulnerabilities in order to feel safe enough to do so. And that can take a while. And then, yeah, in the future, I get longer term future, I get the Fool reversed. So I'm getting that you guys are feeling not extremely impulsive to take risks in this connection. So it might just be that this is a connection where you guys are still both trying to like play it safe. And where you guys are really trying to not rock the boat or ruin things or mess things up. So you guys are trying to really kind of be okay with a lot of things that maybe you guys both aren't okay with, and also still kind of giving each other more space, but still feeling like it's difficult to sometimes always take action. So I feel like this is very interesting, actually, because I feel like the interest in each other is mutual, which you're probably aware of if this is a dynamic that's a little bit tricky. And it's interesting because usually I get, commit. So it might be that you guys are kind of clingy to each other, but having a hard time with actually making this an official commitment, because maybe both of you are scared to get into an official commitment or at least they might be scared to get into a commitment where they're needing to be more vulnerable and really, really, make it official, even though they get really anxious when you're not around. So that's very interesting. I want to actually jump right to messages because this is fascinating to me. I want to jump right to like what they're thinking and feeling with the Hermit first. And then I'm going to jump to Ocean of Emotion before I get to other Oracle decks and other decks. Because I'm just kind of curious, like really like jumping to the heart of what they're thinking and feeling for you right now. Because their cards were very interesting. Like you guys are so connected. And yet at the same time, there are just some kind of like internal dynamics in this relationship that might need to be kind of straightened out a bit or kind of like worked through. Yes, your person is like highly passionate towards you, as you know, and they may even have like an addiction towards you in a way, because the cards that I'm getting, and July 15th might be an important date or birthday for you guys, FYI, because I am getting 7 and 15 together. I'm getting let me hold you, which is very interesting, combined with you make me want to do bad things. So it also might be that you guys are just like wanting to be around each other all the time because you guys just don't want to leave the bedroom or something. So that might be another connection. But they're aware, and so part of their anxiety about you and that 7 of Swords, that fear of, of you not being around, is they say you have so many choices and actions. So I feel like they just don't want to let you out of their sight because they're just feeling like, oh my God, you could run off with anybody else at any time because you're too amazing. I just want to hold you. I want to be sexual with you all the time. You have so many choices and options. I just feel like, oh gosh, it makes me anxious. And then you are so beautiful. Why do you need me? So again, they're like idealizing you a lot. And because of that, it's bringing out their anxious side. I dream about you too much, a lot. Yeah, your person is almost like over amorous towards you, or maybe even like, yeah, almost like addicted to you in a way. Yeah, and literally, I just want you all the time. Okay, you guys. So, I mean, not to say that your person's a sex addict, because I'm sure that they're not. But I am saying it's very, very interesting, this like highly compulsive desire towards you, which on one hand, it's almost like over-sexual. But on the other hand, it's also kind of like just very anxious, but like almost like compulsive, almost like they need you, but like in a strong way. So it's very interesting. So let me hold you. I just want you all the time. I dream about you a lot, too much. You have so many choices and options. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? I want to do bad things to you. Or you make me want to do bad things to you. Meaning like sexually, not like hurt you. So this is very interesting, actually. It might be that you've just like, it might be that your person is just so like desirous towards you and they're just so worked up, maybe this kind of being patient card on your side, maybe have you been not stringing them along, but have you maybe been feeling like you've been giving them little bits and they've just been like almost like they've just been like needing it so much from you, like they're just like so close to be able to like to have everything with you that they're just, maybe you've been withholding a little bit, just being patient, just kind of building this connection, wanting to be around them all the time, but not really being, everything sexually. And maybe they're just like so ready to like be sexual with you or so close to the finish line that they're just like chomping at the bit, basically. So it's very interesting, actually. It seems like your person is just kind of like, oh my gosh, please let me just do it already. Your person seems very thirsty, we'll say. So, okay then. Maybe you've just been like really, really, really turning them on and dazzling them, which I'm sure you have been. Anyway, so that is very fun. So they're being driven crazy. So that's awesome. Because we like that. We like them to want us, right? So that's good. All right, Ocean of Emotion cards. What your person is thinking and feeling about you right now. Pile 1. So strong. I don't know if I'm as strong as you think I am. Naive. It seems like they feel like they've been idealized by you and they're afraid, can they really live up to it? And then I get worried, and then envy, and then remorse and creative. Okay. So what is interesting here is they are so worried that you're going to run off with somebody else. This may be a third party where maybe you do have a relationship and this is somebody that really wants to be with you, or they're just thinking like, wow, maybe you're casually dating other people, but they're aware of it and they just really want you. So it's very interesting. So on one hand, it's like you may idealize them or you may even perceive them accurately, but they undervalue themselves. They don't see you as, they don't see themselves very highly like maybe you see them, because I don't know if I'm as strong as you think I am. You might think they're very sexy and muscular and they may be like comparing themselves to men fitness magazines where they're like, I'm not a bodybuilder, I'm not a strong, sexy, amazing person. So, so there's that. Or vice versa, like say that that they identify as a woman and you identify, as anything else. They may feel like, gosh, I'm not as toned as fit as like I'm supposed to be as a, as a woman or a person or whatever. So it seems like they may just feel like they're not really as in shape or as strong or as muscular or as hot as that maybe you perceive them to be, or that they feel like they should be, that kind of thing. And then I get naive, where I adore your innocence. So again, I think they're like, oh, that's so sweet that you think that. That's so cute that you think that I'm awesome, and I'm really not. So it seems kind of like they're doubting their own gorgeousness and their own beauty and their own bodies. So there is a little bit of that. And then, yeah, they're so worried. So it says, it feels like I'm carrying the weight of the world with worried. And then envy. Every single day I feel worse about myself and my choices. So one, I feel like they don't feel very good about themselves is one thing. And they're seeing everybody else as awesome and them down here, especially if they think you have so many choices and options with people who are just the cream to the cream and that they're down here. So there's a little bit of that. So there's that, and they're worried about it. And then two, they feel bad about their choices, which brings us to remorse. So they feel bad that they've maybe made bad choices in the past. So it says, I know I've messed up and it's killing me. So not only are they envious of other people that want to be with you and they devalue their own appearance or even their own internal strength or capabilities, but also they feel bad about their choices, and they're like, everyone else makes good choices and I make bad choices and I've messed up this connection and I feel bad about it. So, and that might even just be them saying like, gosh, I haven't moved fast enough in this connection, or I just really, really want to be with you. And also, if they've messed up and you've pulled away, even if you're still codependently seeing each other every day, even if emotionally you've pulled back, but you're still physically present, they may feel like, oh my gosh, please just let me back in, please, please. Because I feel like this energy from them almost is like a little bit of like a clawing energy, like please, please, please let me have it, like a begging. So that's interesting. Even if they don't tell you this necessarily, they're feeling it internally. And then I get creative. You inspire my mind and fill me with light. So I also feel like, again, this is kind of where it's leading to that future, finding creative solutions, working through conflict resolution in creative ways. So I do feel like in this case that they're wanting to be with you in that way, or they may also just be a very creative person, like artsy, and that you're inspiring them like a muse. So that is also very cool. So I like this for you guys. I think that this is a very interesting energy. I'm going to see what's going on inside of them with the stellar energy oracle cards. So let's see here. Yeah, okay. So where they haven't been talking, that Seven of Swords, and they're all worried. I get hidden feelings, broken silence, far apart. So I feel like that this is interesting. So again, if they have been feeling at a distance from you, I feel like they're going to try to come back together. But I feel like that also it might be that you guys are able to just give each other some healthy breathing room with the far apart card as things are coming up, because I get that their hidden feelings, I feel like they're going to start to reveal their feelings more to you, and I get broken silence, so that's good. So that's going to be able to help. Or it made it, yeah, this is how they're feeling. So they're going to try to break free from that. And if they feel like you're the one that's been hiding your feelings, they're going to try to get you to open up and break your silence so that you guys can have maybe some healthy distance in this connection. So you guys can have like at least some like autonomy, at least kind of some kind of like, working through that. So there is that energy, which is interesting here. I want to see with the Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2, I want to see with that for you guys here. All right, so 5 cards in regards to what they're experiencing regarding you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in regards to you guys, I am getting, I swear it's truth. So for you guys, even if they've kind of been keeping their thoughts to themselves, they are honest with you, and they do want you to trust them, and they do want to have a trustworthy connection between the two of you. So they do have that, because for them, truth is important to the trust. And then I get resentment, please don't give up, let me back in. Yeah, that's definitely that clawing kind of begging energy that I was feeling in this connection for sure. So they definitely want to get like closer to you for sure. And then synchronicity, reminded of you constantly. I think that it might be them being around you constantly, which is actually not normally an energy that I get with these readings, because usually people in these readings are like, when are they going to commit? But it seems like in this case, your person may not have labeled it, but they are very present or very much wanting to be with you, especially because I'm getting this twin flame card, you are my other half. So that's also very interesting here. So I do feel like they really feel very strongly that you guys are meant to be and meant to be together. And then it says authentic, tell me the truth so I can too, which connects to that truthfulness card here. So that's also very interesting, actually. And so they do feel safer and braver to be more honest and open up and break their silence when you're also being open with your communication. And I feel like you guys do that with the Queen of Swords soon. And then even though the Ace of Swords is still reversed with more communication not really being said, I feel like it's a process and you guys can do that. And you might find that they do start to open up as you're also open. So I feel like there is also kind of that connection and that situation going on right now. And then I want to know a little bit about what they're thinking and feeling in their heart for you with the messages of love. And then we'll do Romance Angels and we will complete it there. So yes, exactly. I get the addiction card. And if your person does have actual physical addictions, they may be trying to fulfill that with you, with your body, with your heart, with your love. So there is a little bit of that, and there's like a ton of messages here actually, but I will take all of them because I'm getting addiction and I'm getting longing. So they really have a strong longing for you. They are very addicted to you. And I feel like they're trying to release being in denial if they have been actually resisting this. So I do feel like they're trying to release being in denial because if they do have addictions, they may go into denial at times, or they may justify or rationalize it away, or they may try to be like, oh, I don't have an addiction for pile one. I'm just longing for them. I just have strong passion. So it may be that they have an addiction they need to address. And then I get that they may have also an abundance of vulnerability almost kind of spilling out of them, because I do get vulnerability here and then abundance there. So I'm also getting there may be like an abundance of vulnerability and there is strong connection there. Now, there may be some past life obstacles in this connection. So there may be some past life karma or some past life obstacles where I get past life love and obstacles here. So there may be some karma that's, happening in this connection because of other lifetimes or because of stuff in the past already in this connection that's happened. So like past obstacles in this love connection. And then I get friendship and true love as the final two cards here in this part. So I am getting here that like they have a very strong friendship with you as well as a deep true love. So that might be also too why they're like talking to you a lot or around you all the time. Hi, mama. So it does seem like that they do have a very strong friendship, strong love, strong longing, most likely an addiction to you. So that is very passionate, but I also feel like there's an addiction you have maybe back to them as well. Hi, mama, you want to get down? I love you. So it might be kind of something like that. And then final messages for you from the Romance Angels about what they're thinking and feeling about you right now at this time. So it might be that you kind of know all this stuff and that you're just watching this video for fun or for curiosity. So there is that. And an additional things that they are feeling in regards to you too as kind of final messages is I get love yourself first. So they are working on their self-love. They feel like they know they do need to do that, but they may have a hard time prioritizing that and letting go of you enough to do that because they might just be very focused on you and they might be scared to set boundaries and focus on themselves. And then I get getting to know each other. So I get as you guys do talk more and open up more and you get to know each other even deeper, that I feel like that this connection really connects in a very bonded, healthy way. And then finances and career. I feel like they might be neglecting their finances and career right now, and they're aware they need to start refocusing on that. So there is a little bit of that energy that's going to happen as you guys have more space. You guys will be able to really focus on your own individual lives more and have more of like a balance. So that is what I have for you guys, pile 1. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope it helped you. If you don't feel like this was your situation, because this does seem very, very specific, but if you feel like this wasn't your situation, feel free to pick another pile or another video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the Palais Garnier. And if you guys did like this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you know when I get new videos out to you guys. So until next time, I wish you guys lots of love and luck with your person, even though it seems like you don't even need it because they seem crazy about you. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys. Hi guys, welcome to your reading today, pile 2. We have for you the deck that you picked in Le Palais Garnier, or the Opera House in Paris. We have the Romance Angels. I hope you've enjoyed that introduction. I am so connected to the Opera House. It is definitely part of my soul in there. So I wanted to give you guys an extra long intro so you could see all of the beauty. I've also picked for you this beautiful Angel Aura crystal for your crystal of the day. So you may want to cuddle or snuggle up with some Angel Aura crystal if you feel called to. We are going to be looking at today, what are they thinking and feeling for you? So I hope you have enjoyed, or will enjoy, this Paris video in my Paris series, and that you've been enjoying my videos from France. So I'm shuffling the Romance Angels to pick 5 cards to start in regards to what does your person think and feel about you at this current time. And then we're going to go to some tarot to get even more details. All right, so we have this. So the first card that comes up is getting to know each other. So I feel like for some of you watching, this might be a new connection where you guys are just getting to know each other for the first time. For others of you, you guys might be deepening your connection by getting to know things about your person that you don't know yet or that you have never talked about yet. So I feel like this is a good connection card anyway, where I feel like they want to open up to you more and let you get to know them. So I feel like if they've been closed off, they're starting to open up because it says revealing your innermost selves. And I feel like they do want your bond to deepen in this connection. So that is good. And I get healing family issues. I feel like you might be getting to know your person's family issues, traumas, baggages, experiences, happy moments, more so than you ever have before. So I feel like that what they're going to be opening up about so you can get to know them more is situations that have gone on between them in their family dynamics. Now, it might be when they were growing up in their childhood. It might be something that's going on right now for them, or it might even be family that they have with their kids if they have kids. So family that they have. So I feel like for you, that's going to help you guys really kind of know more what's going on with your person, where they stand, and what triggers them, what they have gone through in, their life to affect, or that affects this connection in indirect ways. And I get keep an open mind, which is also very good. So I get for you guys that your person is very open-minded about getting to know you and, this connection. So they're open-minded about where this could go. Yeah, literally, children. Okay, so for some of you watching, your person has kids. And I do feel like that they are open-minded in regards to you. They might be open to you being a co-parent with them or connecting with their kids, or they might be open to seeing like where that's going to go. Yeah, because I get heart-to-heart conversation. So your person's going to get ready to open up to you about if they have kids, about their kids. If not, about what they envision for maybe even a future family, about kids down the line, maybe even kids with you, or co-parenting their existing children, or even from their own childhood when they were a child. So it's very, very, very interesting. And if it applies to you guys, it also might be that they're wanting to talk to you about your own kids. So if you have kids, they might be wanting to talk about blending families or about your own kids and how would they fit in that. So that is actually very beautiful. So this actually looks very promising, and I love how your person is just like ready to open up to you. I love this, where they're opening their heart and they're really wanting to let you in. That is a big deal, because a lot of these piles and these readings are that your person's closed off. But I feel like your person now is really wanting to open up, and that's a big deal. So now I'm going to look at it with the relationship spread to see what's going on between you and your person. I'm going to do reversals, which they will face me if they're in reverse. They're going to face you if they're upright. And we have 3 cards for your person on their side, what they're thinking and feeling about you with this connection and what they're experiencing with this connection right now. And 3 cards for your side, how you're thinking and feeling about them right now, your experience in this connection and what you're going through and your perspective. I have 3 cards for the past. What have you both gone through together in regards to this connection or before this connection? 3 cards for the near future in the next 3 months. So let's say between now and the end of the year, since I'll be releasing this video most likely in October, and Libra month. And then a card for a final outcome card or a long-term card, especially if this goes the way that it's going now, naturally and organically as it goes. So we're going to look at this. And this is, of course, a timeless reading, so you don't have to be watching this in October while I'm releasing it. But I would say it's about 3 months from now, and then beyond 3 months for that longer-term card. So for you, it's interesting. So what I love, you are really prioritizing yourself. I get the Princess of Crystals or Princess of Fire. So this means that you are really getting in touch with your value. You know your worth. You know how you are important to your person, and you're prioritizing your own self-love and self-care. And you're looking at yourself in a healthy, confident way, which is great. Then I get the Hangman in reverse. So you're finding creative ways to kind of go through, if there's been a waiting time in this connection, you're finding creative ways to spend your time while you're waiting. If you guys have been progressing, because the Hangman, which usually would be stuck, is actually in reverse, you might be finding that this connection is not stuck now and it's starting to move forward now. It also might be that you yourself have gotten a different perspective on this connection than you've had before. So I do feel like that this is helpful and it's helping. And I get the 6 of Swords, where you actually feel united with your person. You might feel either that you're strongly loyal to them and that you have their back and you're going to be by their side, and that you're in the same boat. You might be feeling lately like you guys are working more as part of a team, that you're moving forward in this connection nicely, or you might even be feeling with the 6 of Swords that you guys have more of a commitment than you used to, or that you guys have a commitment now, or that you might yourself be feeling very committed to this connection and very loyal. So all of that is lovely. Your person right now is interesting. They are not confident about themselves like you are, but what I do love is how you guys are how you fit together, because I see divine counterparts in this connection. So I get the King of Fire reversed. So I get your person might be suppressing their passionate side or their sexual side right now. Because it's the King of Fire, usually they're very passionate, but with it being in reverse, I feel like there's more of like an oppression of it or a suppressing. But I like that they're the king though, so they are mature and they do have like a growth and an evolution of themselves where they would be a very good partner, or can be, and sometimes are a very good partner. But at this time, they're not feeling very confident in themselves. But what I do love is the King of Fire and the Princess of Fire do go together. So I do like how they are the same element. Now in this card deck, they say that this is crystals, but crystals are wands or rods or fire element. So there is this. So your person and you may also have some fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo in your chart. So that might be important for you and your person. So you're feeling more confident. Your person is still not feeling very confident. They may still feel kind of like upside down at this time. But what is interesting is I get the moon and I get the wheel of fortune. So your person still may be very confused and not have a lot of clarity. But I get that they do feel like lucky in this connection and that things are turning around with the Wheel of Fortune card. So that is actually very beautiful and very good. So even though they have confusion, they do feel a strong emotional bond to you and they need some clarity. And I feel like they're getting psychic hits and psychic intuition about this connection, but they might be having a hard time understanding it or kind of like translating what it is. They may be getting psychic messages and not know how to interpret them. So I feel like they're getting a lot of impulses from their soul that they just don't know how to clearly understand. And then I get that Wheel of Fortune. So definitely karma and luck is on your side, and definitely things are turning around for the positive in this connection. And your person probably feels a little bit more lit up and inspired and feeling more hopeful about this connection than they have in the past. Because even though they're confused and even though they're not feeling confident at all, they do feel like things are moving and progressing and things are turning around. So that is actually really, really helpful and good. So I do like that. Now, in the past, what you guys have gone through is it's very interesting. So number one, the Five of Wands in reverse, you guys have not been fighting with each other. So this does seem like a fairly peaceful interaction between the two of you, even if life has been hard and throwing curveballs at this connection. So I feel like you guys get along really well and you're not arguing or fighting with each other with the Five of Fire reversed or Five of Wands reversed. So that's positive. And I get that you guys have been having to focus on your own selves independently because I get the Five of Swords, which is focusing on self and self-needs. Because I see your person has themselves here on their side and you have you here on your side. So you are trying to take care of your own selves, but your person's not doing a very good job of it because they're in reverse. You've been doing a fantastic job and you get a trophy. So that's good. And then the Three of Coins in the past, which is great. You guys have had a lot of effort and work building this connection up. I feel like you guys have built a foundation in this connection and you guys really put a lot of attention, care, and energy into it to really build it. So that's great. And you guys have applied your own personal like skills and qualities and talents to make this connection strong. So you both have strong relationship skills in your own way, and you guys have been, and in good bond together as a duo. So you guys also have been helping this along really well based on your own natural kind of gifts. So that's great. In the future, I feel like that this is starting to move forward slowly. So in the next 3 months, it's progressing slow. I get the Knight of Coins. So the Knight of Coins or Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, but I like how it's upright. It seems like it's not stuck, but it's moving slow. But I like that it is moving. Again, you were Hangman in reverse. So I feel like this connection may have been on pause at some point in this connection. And now it's like you're kind of doing a good job in the pause and it's starting to move forward. The Wheel of Fortune, things are starting to turn around and move forward for your person and you, and at least they're starting to see like, okay, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I see this progressing in some way, even if it's moving slowly. And then I get the Seven of Swords, where it's like you guys are needing to rebuild the trust in this connection, and both of you are scared to get hurt or betrayed by the other. So with the Seven of Swords, you both might not be opening up communication-wise to each other, because I do get the Ace of Diamonds or Ace of Coins reversed in this deck, which means that you may not be able to give each other something tangible or give each other some kind of real offer or real kind of, you know, commitment or real concrete ideas in this connection. So you guys might not be able to ground this into reality on this level, but I do see it moving forward though with the Knight of Coins. So it might just be that like it's moving slowly and they're not able to offer you something yet, or you're not able to offer them something yet or come together yet, but that it is working towards it with the Knight of Coins. So that is also very, very good. So I do like this, but building the trust between the two of you is key. And that's the thing that can really start to move this forward. So that's important. And then the longer term with you guys, I get 3 of Cups reversed. So I get that there may still be a little bit of it not feeling like a major party for you yet in this connection, and that there would still need to be something after that to maybe make this be more lighthearted and fun of a connection. It also just might mean that this is a serious connection and that they are taking it seriously as well as you. So there is that, because sometimes 3 of Cups can be like, yay, happiness, but also maybe they just want fun, good times. So I feel like they're more serious than that. So that is good. But I also feel like maybe it doesn't feel like a celebration as of yet either. So there's still a ways to go. Now, in regards to some message cards, I'm going to jump right to the Hermit. So I'm going to jump right to what they're thinking and feeling about you right now. So what is pile 2's person thinking and feeling about pile 2 right now? So let's see here. You are so very special. They value you. So that's true. That's important. And I'm in so much pain. Yeah. So they're really not in like a celebratory mood or energy, but I do feel like, especially with that Moon card, and with the King of Fire reversed. So there's definitely that. But they do know your value, and that's where you're that Princess of Fire upright. So they do know how special you are. They cherish you. You are special to them. They definitely feel that. They are in so much pain. So there is definitely some healing maybe that they need to do, or maybe even some growth or progression in their own life in order to feel better. So there is that. Yeah, I think we should slow down. I get that, because they definitely are that, you know, in the future, that Knight of Coins slow. And because they're the Moon, they're confused. And you're the Hangman reverse, so you're kind of still stuck in some ways, even though you're making the best of it. And maybe even enjoying this even in the meantime, finding ways to enjoy the meantime. But yeah, I think we should slow down. I do feel like that there is some of that energy there. I want to get you drunk and have sex with you. Now I have to give a disclaimer whenever I get these cards, because that can seem very kind of like abusive, but I feel like in this deck, they really want to let you know, like, I want to get you drunk and be passionate with you. Like, they want to have fun with you. They want to go out with you. They want to be 3 of Cups with you. And they're having a hard time with that energy, and they don't know how that can happen at the moment. But they want this with you. So they're definitely so extremely very sexually attracted to you. And also they definitely want to be passionate with you and have a good time and go out and be passionate. So they want to do that. So they think that they should slow down, but they really, really want to be sexual with you and embrace their sexual side with you, even though they're repressing that with the King of Fire reversed, because they're terrified. So it's like they want all this stuff, but they're terrified. They're scared and they're sad and they're in pain, they're hurt, and they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to have this happen, but they really want this with you. So I do feel like they are, yeah, I think so, yes. So they do think so. They still may have some confusion, but they're coming around to that. So they definitely are coming around to that idea. So definitely that, but they do know how special you are, and they definitely care for you. That Moon is like, there's definitely a lot of emotions there they're leading with. Or maybe they're even flooded or overwhelmed by. So there is that. Now, with the Ocean of Emotion, how they're feeling emotionally, even though we know they're terrified and we know they're in pain, what else are they feeling? Working. Busy, busy working. Love, faithful, courage, irresponsible. Yes. And responsible. So your person is really trying hard to do the right thing, but they may go back and forth between doing the right thing and not doing the right thing. So I do get that on one hand, they are very, very busy working. So we did get that Knight of Coins in the near future. So they're probably going to continue to be like this little workhorse for a while. So they are very busy working. And then they go back and forth between being responsible and being irresponsible. So on one hand, it says, I need to start saving myself instead of everyone else. So they may have more of like a savior rescue personality, where they're maybe trying to save everybody else and it's hard for them to connect to this connection. But they definitely are trying to make good choices and be responsible. And for the other side, they're being irresponsible, and it says, I can't keep it together and I know I've already screwed things up. So your person is definitely kind of on the fence, and they go back and forth between doing the right thing and then maybe not so much, and then trying again and maybe they slip a bit. So they're kind of going back and forth with this energy. I feel like it depends on the day. But what is strong is I get love. I'm so madly in love with you, and faithful, which is very beautiful. So I feel like they are very faithful and loyal to you. It says, I know we will find our way back to each other in divine timing. And that's really that Wheel of Fortune side on their side. So they do have hope about this connection, and they do feel that in the right timing, you guys will unite, and that they are so in love with you. So I do feel like they really, really want it. So there is that. And then I get courage. I think I can fix this. So when they feel irresponsible, I feel like they're trying to fix it. So I do get that. And I feel like they think they can fix it by the hard work that they put in. Because even in this card, this person has like a briefcase, which is connected to the I'm so busy working card. So maybe they feel like they can fix it by their career or being a provider or having confidence to really kind of support themselves and take care of themselves, really upright that King of Fire, really build that confidence and courage in themselves. And then that nobody cares isolation card. If they're so busy working all the time, they may be a little isolated because they're working hard. But I do feel that they are courageous. They are trying to pursue this connection, and they do have a very, very strong connection with you. So there is that. Now I want to see what's happening with your person in the Stellar Energy Oracle. So let's see here. What is going on? All right. Pure seduction. Absolutely. That is in alignment to the Sex with You card. So definitely we'll take all these. So definitely pure seduction. I get breathe in. So they are trying to regulate their emotions, even while they're flooded, even while they're confused. They're really trying to breathe, to ground themselves in, to calm their anxiety, that terrified feeling. They're really trying to breathe in. But they're very, very attracted to you. They're very seduced by you and your energy. So they definitely feel that. And then I get patiently waiting. So I do feel like your person is waiting. For some of you, you guys still have been on pause, or maybe have been on pause for a while. And then I get standing firm, like they're trying to wait. They're firm and waiting. Like they're not leaving you or going anywhere else. They're trying to wait for the right timing for this connection to progress. And then I get unexpected event. So I do see that for some of them, there may be some divine intervention happening, or they may be scared of their whole world crumbling down, or they may just again feel like a very lightning attraction with you, which they do. And then judgment call. So I feel like that, if some of them have to make some legal decisions in order to progress this connection, I feel like that they know that this would need to happen, and that would probably shake up their world and everybody's world if they, let's say they're needing to get a divorce, or if they're going through a divorce right now. Or it might feel like with you and your person that there's a situation where there's an additional lawsuit, like there's a lawsuit going on that they need to focus on, and maybe that needs to be over for you guys to deepen. So it's a very interesting situation for you and your person. I'm going to go to the Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2 and pull 5 cards and see what they're experiencing regarding you right now at this time. So what are they thinking and feeling about you right now? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So it says fated. I'm sure this is all meant to be. So I feel like your person feels like you guys are meant to be together, and that you guys have, by fate, come into each other's lives and are meant to be together in this time. Because I get strong attraction. I'm drawn to you uncontrollably. So definitely a consistent message in this pile is their strong desire for you. And then karma, what have we done? So your person does feel, again, how they go back and forth between being responsible and irresponsible. They're afraid that they've done actions in this connection, or maybe in general in their life, but definitely with you, that might have created some negative karma. So there's definitely some worries about that. And maybe they're afraid the attraction for you is creating negative karma. They may feel that, especially if they have strong religious or spiritual beliefs. Unconditional, I will always forgive you. So there is an unconditional love in this pile for you. And it seems like no matter what you do, they'll forgive you. But I think they're having a hard time maybe with like self-forgiveness. And then I promise I'll never let go with infinite, which is so beautiful. So I do feel like that your person is really, really connected to you and really wants to hold on to you. There's definitely some very strong, passionate soulmate vibes in this pile for sure. So I do love this for you and you guys. Now I'm going to look at some messages of love oracle to see what's going on in their heart for you right now at this time. And then I think we are all set. So let's see here. Well, you know what? I'll pull 5 truth deck cards as a final message for you guys. All right. So what they're thinking and feeling about you here right now, they're pretty obsessed with you. I do get the obsessive cards. So they're definitely ruminating about you and you're always on their mind and they're definitely distracted thinking about you with the obsession cards. Decision. They know it's time to decide about this connection. So they definitely feel like it's time to make a decision here. I get finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. That might be why they're so busy working and why their financial, like Ace of Coins, is kind of in reverse. So it might be that they want to make a decision on this connection, but they're having a hard time financially or career-wise. And it might be that they need to make a decision about their career in order to move forward with you. And then again, I get children. So I feel like they want to make sure that their finances are good to take care of their kids as well with you. And so it might be that they need to really think about financially, how can they make it work, especially if they have kids. And that might be why they're having a hard time being more free-spirited. And they may just be like, I just don't know how to make this happen. But they have so much, again, passion for you. So I love the passion card that you guys get. So that's beautiful. So they're definitely very, very attracted to you. And you definitely are the one that is definitely the sexual desire pile for sure, you guys. And then final cards. So 5 final truth deck cards. So let's see here. All right. So what they're thinking and feeling about you at this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I apologize about the glare. There's usually a glare on this particular deck because it's like a baby pink. So I love it. It's pretty. All right. It seems like your person knows that something needs to come to an end in their life to be with you. So I get ending. It also might be that they know that they're ending a cycle. And I get time apart. It might be that this time apart is ending, which is awesome. So I love how your person knows that like the time apart you guys have had, maybe this pause energy on this connection is ending now, which is great. And then I get meditate, which is close to that breathe in card. So I definitely get extra confirmation that they're really trying to emotionally regulate themselves or self-soothe. And then I get low vibes. Yeah. So they're, I'm terrified. I'm in so much pain. I get low vibes and they're really trying to meditate during this time apart or during this pause time period so that they can really kind of like work through what they have to work through emotionally. And then it says, choose you first. I feel like they're going to try to choose you first. So that is beautiful, you guys. And that is the final message that I have for you with this pile with your person. So I hope this has helped you. If you don't feel like this is your situation or it didn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or another video. And if you did like it, I'd love for you guys to like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already. And you can hit the notification bell to get updates from me about when I release new videos. And I really hope you have enjoyed the Palais Garnier. So until next time, you guys, I wish you guys lots of love and luck with your person. And it does seem like they're thinking about you a lot, extremely passionately. So I will talk with you guys later. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we had this introduction with the Palais Garnier, which is the opera house in Paris, France, which is so opulent and so luxurious and so beautiful. I wanted to share that experience with you. I'm really connected to it in my soul, so when I went there, it really, really resonated with me. And I have a feeling that when you see the intro, that you'll feel very connected to it, just like me. And it's a very, very beautiful place to be, a lot of strong, beautiful energy. And this is a video where you have picked the World Tarot, which is very cool. So we're going to shuffle this and see what's happening between you and your person in this video, which is where we're going to focus on what are they thinking and feeling about you today. So you also have picked this really pretty rhodochrosite crystal, which is lovely. And this is a twin flame or a psychic soulmate crystal that connects you with your heart, with your soulmate. It's very pretty. So I'll put this in frame so you guys can see it. So I love this energy for you. So let's see what's going on with you and your person right now. So let's see, I'm going to do a traditional relationship spread to start off. And I'm going to start with 3 cards on your side, how you are thinking and feeling about your person right now, what you've been experiencing and what you've been going through and your perspective basically. And I will do reversals. We'll have reversals face me, and so they will look upside down to you, and we will have cards upright facing you. We have your person's side, what they are thinking and feeling about you right now, their perspective and what they're going through. 3 cards for the past, what you guys have both gone through to bring you to this situation together. 3 cards for the future, that's short term, so like within the next 3 months from now. And 1 card for a longer term outcome. So this, if you're watching this in October while I'm releasing it, this will be basically between like now and the end of the year. And then this card is past that, beyond that. Now this tarot deck is very cool. It comes as a trio. They're sold separately, but what I love about this is there's the before tarot, the after tarot, and I'm pretty sure this is the World Tarot. Basically what it does is it gives you a glimpse of the other side of the tarot card. So where the before tarot cards is what happens just before the tarot card moment happens, and the after tarot is what happens next after that snapshot, because tarot is very cool. It shows you with images and pictures, symbolism about the concept of that card, which gives you details and insight into your life, which is awesome. So with this, it gives you basically a different angle of the same tarot card. And that trio deck is based on the Rider-Waite deck, which is very cool. So with this, you're going to start to see a different angle. So it's almost kind of like the Hangman, where it's like you're seeing a different perspective, or you're seeing information that was hidden from view, but you're seeing now more details or more information, or you're seeing more to the story. So I like that deck because of this aspect here. So I love your cards. So what you're going through on your side is it's like you feel like your person can definitely be like a marriage partner for you. You definitely see their potential and you see how they can show up for you in this way. And I feel like you're even prioritizing them and their wants and their needs when you can. But what's interesting with the King of Coins is it is in reverse. So you might be feeling like while there's a lot of potential for this connection for them, that they may not be living up to that potential at this time, or they may be still kind of building themselves to that. So they may still need to work a little harder in this connection. But what I love about this, and I'll show it upright so you guys can see the card, I love how you're seeing the back of the King's throne. So it's like you're able to see this pretty bird messenger, and I feel like that there is a message that maybe your person hasn't sent to you yet, but that they will, that's going to be giving you some more clarity in this commitment card. Also, it's you or your person may have some strong Taurus in them, because on the back of the throne, you see this bull that's being pushed back by this man here. And then, with the stork, I feel like that's strong air sign energy. And it's cool because you can also see people working in the field for this king. So you see there, his people, his subjects, all working together to make this kingdom thrive. So I also feel like you see this as a person that would really work with you in harmony, so that you guys could really thrive together. So there's a lot of potential you see your person being able to have. And then I see the Six of Coins, where this is a card of generosity. So you have no problem financially donating to this connection, or being part of the provider, or being very generous to, your person with your time and your love, and maybe even some of your money. So maybe you're also wanting to give back financially or give some gifts. But I feel like, and you might even see also your person being very generous, that they're the King of Coins and they're being generous, even if maybe you feel like they don't have that much to give or they don't have that much money. So I do feel like you feel like this could be a very kind of reciprocal partnership. And then I get the Five of Coins, which is again a poverty card normally, and it is upright. And normally in this tarot, you see feeling someone that's like a homeless person that is out in the cold, freezing, without money. But in this, you see the church and you see the inside of you see the other side of that. So it's like you're seeing inside the church, because usually you only see the window and you see the freezing person out here. But here now you see the window and the inside, and you're seeing this person here, while maybe feeling like in some relationships you've been left out in the cold. Here you see that even if this person doesn't have a lot of money, there's still like a person on their lap. So I feel like there's still a nurturing going on in this connection, even if you're feeling like it hasn't materialized as much as you want, or even if you feel like your person doesn't have that much money to give. I do feel like that you're looking at this where you do see a lot of the potential in your person. Now, for your person's not really having the happiest time at the moment, because I get the Three of Cups, but it's reversed. I also feel like if your person had been dating around, that they've probably stopped that, because Three of Cups can mean third party or dating multiple people, but because it's reversed, I feel like if your person had been dating people, I don't feel like they are now. And I also get that if they've been happy and celebrating and partying, that maybe the party is stopped. So maybe it's come to a time in their life where they're more serious, or they may be struggling with a little bit of sadness. So we will see. But I do get the Three of Cups reversed. I'm also getting that if they've been having fun with you, you guys might be in a time period now where like they're not having fun right now. Maybe they need to have more fun with you. Maybe you guys need to have more fun dates. I'm getting the Four of Cups reversed. So where they may have been bored, now I feel like that they're definitely like wanting to have more excitement in their life, where the Four of Cups is reversed. So they may also be feeling like they don't have a lot of spare time to be bored. They might be feeling very busy. But it's beautiful in the upright, because look at that beautiful Pegasus. I feel like on one hand, they want to race in towards you like this flying horse, where they would just literally rise above any problems you guys would have. And the beautiful part of this card is with the Pegasus horse flying in to this cup that's like in the air, that dream. I feel like that it's like they're trying to, or they would love to be able to make their dreams come true with you, or they want to make your dreams come true. So I feel like they really would like to do that. But again, they're having trouble getting that off the ground maybe. So I feel like they're needing to kind of replan some things. And then I get the Two of Wands in reverse. So usually this is a card that I see as like future planning or creativity or sexuality, but that's on reverse. So your person might be going through some internal blocks. They might be going through just kind of some like not loving life at the moment in their own life. So I feel like there's some tough things here as well. And again, more messengers, more birds flying at the top of this card, but it is reversed. So there is that energy. So it's interesting, the dynamics in this connection here. And actually, if you look in the card, it's interesting because behind the man, you see the Fool. So you can actually see the Fool, or like the jester here, kind of hiding behind a pole, which is interesting because this is like the Two of Wands, and the Fool is a 0 card, so it's kind of before a 2. And so it's like maybe in the past, they were very impulsive, and they were taking risks and very excited to leap forward, but now they're not sure. So I feel like things may be a little bit turned around for your person, just kind of in life right now. in this, I get in the past, I get 10 of Wands, 4 of Coins, and Emperor. Okay, so I do feel like your person has been focusing on themselves more. And what's interesting is the turtle with the Emperor, because normally the Emperor is about taking action fast. But with the turtle here, it seems kind of like maybe they had to focus on themselves, so the connection has slowed down. So I feel like there may have been more of like a slower moving energy in the past with this connection, or maybe you guys have been trying to go slow. But I do feel like they've been really focusing on themselves and their own life, as well as you might have been focusing on yourself and your own life, especially if you've been needing to heal your finances. So there is that. Because the 4 of Coins reversed is maybe they were, or you were spending too much money. And with the 4 of Coins reversed, it's like normally they'd be holding on to it, or you'd be holding on to it, but with it reversed, it's like it was spilling all out. So you might feel like actually that you guys have been trying to not hold on to your person so tightly that they would feel smothered, and vice versa. And also you guys might have felt like you guys have spent too much money and now you need to rebuild your finances in this section of time here. And you guys may not have had a commitment, because I get the 10 of Wands and I get that that's reversed as well. So in the past, I feel like you guys probably didn't have a commitment, but you may have sensed a soul contract with your person or a life purpose there. And I feel like, again, similar to that King of Coins where there's a guy working in the field, again with the 10 of Wands, he's not working alone. So I feel like there's, again, a helping each other, especially with the 6 of Coins, where it's like you really could be there for each other. And I feel like you really would be doing the work together as a team, even though it's reversed. So I do feel like there is, again, potential that you guys can kind of turn this around and you guys can build this. So that is good. Now, moving forward here, let's see here. I need to redo my nails because they've grown out and it's making it hard for me to pull the cards off the table. So I will get some help. So I get this card for the next 3 months. Yeah. And this one and this one. Okay. So for the next 3 months, you guys are probably going to feel like this connection is on pause, even though there's still a lot of love here. So I get the Hangman first, where I feel it's like they're in suspended motion. But it's interesting because there's such a crowd, but the crowd is almost like taunting this person hanging up or teasing them or heckling them. So they may feel like they're afraid of being embarrassed. They might feel like they don't want to make a move towards you, or you may not feel like you're making a move towards them because maybe you're a little afraid to be yourselves, or you're afraid that they may see parts to you that they mock or they make fun of, or vice versa. So there may be a little bit of a confidence issue going on in the future with this connection, because I get the High Priestess and I get that in reverse. So you guys might have a hard time listening to your psychic intuition about this connection. So there is a little bit of a disconnect there. But what I do see that's lovely and so promising, though, is I do get in this, I get the Knight of Cups, and I get that's upright. So I do get that there's like so much love overflowing from your person, though. And I do feel like they are very affectionate and very emotionally loving. So even if it's kind of sticky, this situation, I do feel like the love, though, is strong and beautiful. So I do like the Knight of Cups, where it's like giving their heart, having an open heart. And actually, it's very cool and beautiful in this card because I see the starfish on the ground, which is very, very romantic. Because for me personally, a few years ago in my life, I saw these 2 starfish on the beach that had died holding hands, and it was almost kind of like lovers that grew old together and passed away in each other's arms. So I always look at that as like a romantic thing. And so with the starfish here, I feel like you guys could see each other as being like a soulmate where you could spend a life together. So that's beautiful. Because the final outcome is so great. It's the Lovers upright. So you guys might just go through a sticky situation, but there's like a lot of love here. And I feel like you guys could really, really have a very, very strong love once you guys get through kind of this difficult time. So that's really, really beautiful. This is like incredibly lovely. So I love this together, even like the two lovers together, feeling like with them being naked. I feel it's like you guys are vulnerable with each other. You don't have armor. You're not going to be protecting your hearts. You're not going to be afraid of being mocked or teased. I feel like you guys will feel loved and accepted for like who you truly are, both of you. And then I love the angel up top here, where it's like the angel is protecting and watching over this connection, which is so beautiful. So that I love. That is so cool. I'm looking to see like what are these other details. So the other details on the card are like a lot of animals in the foreground. I see lots of like ducks and chickens and cats and horses and stuff. So I feel like it's kind of like a happy domestic life. So that is beautiful. So you guys, that's like stunning. I love this for you guys and your connection. So I wouldn't worry too much if you guys are feeling like you guys have moved through a little bit of a slow patch. We did just go through a Mercury retrograde, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. I do feel like it's so promising with that beautiful Lovers card upright. So I feel like if you've been wondering, is this connection like worth the wait, then I feel like that this is good news for you. So I would say it would pan out nice, most likely. So that's good. Now I get, what would your person say to you? What are they really thinking and feeling towards you right now? I'm getting that there's still like some more waiting time with the wait card, or maybe you've had to wait so far with this person, but there's nothing like dark about that. There's nothing like nefarious or anything, because I do get the light card, and they're a little worried your family won't like them, and they're a little afraid of abandonment with, if I asked you to stay, would you leave? So I think they're a little afraid of rejection, a little afraid of abandonment, but I feel like they're working through that. And then I do feel like maybe they're needing to be with their family right now, and that's why they need to wait. But I do feel like that this connection is still really beautiful, because I get the light card. So I feel like it still has a really good, positive, light energy around it, which is so nice. So even if they're a little afraid, this might just be their own worries and anxieties with your family won't like me, and that they also might be holding themselves back because they're afraid that maybe your family would reject them, or maybe they wouldn't be accepted by your family. And so that's like the wait card. They may be waiting to see and get more information if they'll be accepted. And then also there may have been like a waiting time. And then again, feeling afraid if they're rejected by, if I asked you to stay, would you leave? And then I get, I'm too afraid to talk. And then you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. So maybe they're feeling more sensitive because they're a little afraid to talk to you. And they might be even feeling a little hurt and sensitive right now. But they're still super attracted to you guys. So just so you know, they're definitely feeling very passionate towards you with the sex card. And then I meant what I said. So if they've given you like some compliments about your beauty and your body or your looks, like they definitely meant it. So definitely that for sure. So that's very cool. So I like this a lot. I do feel like there's a good vibe here. They may have some anxieties, but for the most part, I do feel like they are passionate towards you and they are into you. Now, what are they feeling emotionally for you at this time? So they may be comparing themselves with other people. Maybe they think, oh, pile three's family won't like me because I'm only this or that or this. And I see other people that are more pretty, more successful, kinder, nicer, whatever they're richer, you know, like whatever they're looking at it as. Because I get envy where it says every day I feel worse about myself and my choices. So they might be going through some low self-esteem right now. They might be feeling like, oh, maybe you would just go off with other people with, you know, would you leave? But I do feel like they're trying to plan a very fun surprise for you. So I feel like maybe during this waiting time, they're trying to give you or make something beautiful for you. So I do get surprised. I feel like they want to dazzle you and they want to make you happy and they want to surprise you. So that is something beautiful. And I get tame. And it's interesting all the horses that have come up in this connection with, you know, the Pegasus flying. Here's another horse. We got a lot of horses small on the Lovers card in the foreground. So it's interesting. So I feel like you do make this person feel like they don't want to be like sowing their wild oats anywhere else. So that's great, especially with the Three of Cups reversed. Like maybe they had been dating people, but now they've stopped. and I get build, I would like to work together to have stability. So I do feel like they would like to keep building something with you, to build a nice connection, to build a good foundation, to build security in this connection. And then bored, which is funny, the Four of Cups reversed. So my life is dull and unfulfilling. So I feel like they may want to spice it up with you. They may want to do something more exciting, a fun surprise with you. I feel like they're not quite sure of maybe how they could pull it off, but I feel like they would want to. So that is very cool, even if there's a slight bit of like waiting time. So now I'm going to go to the Stellar Energy Oracle, and I'm going to see what's coming up. Ooh! So this is what's coming up between you and your person and how they're feeling for you. So I literally, for the first card, I get true love. So that is so beautiful, and that's confirmation with that Lover's card that we got from your person and that Knave of Cups or Knight of Cups. So I love that so much for you guys. And this true love is very beautiful. So I do get that there is like a lot of strong romantic love there, even if they've been ignoring you for a bit or having to be focused on other things with the cold shoulder card, which might be why there's that weight card. So it might be perceived like they're giving you the cold shoulder when really they're focusing on their life as that Emperor. And it might also be that they feel with the like, you've hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Maybe they feel like you've been giving them the cold shoulder. But I feel like that there is still a lot of potential in this connection. And I get Poetic Justice, where I feel like they want to treat you fairly and they want to treat you well and they want to respect you. So that's great. And then they want it to be like a balanced connection, which is nice. Like you got that Six of Coins, which is like a mutual reciprocity. And then budding romance. I feel like they think this is like the beginning of a beautiful true love romance, which is so nice. And then mirrored souls. So that's also very, very good. So I like this connection for you guys. I feel like they see a lot of you in them and they have a lot of love for you. So they do feel like a lot of that because it says mutual feelings, fate, soulmate, new love, romance, courtship, love, union coming together. So there's a ton of like relationship energy in this connection here, especially if this is more of a new connection. So that is very cool. Now with messages of love, let us see what they are thinking and feeling in their heart for you right now. So, ooh, obsession and longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. So that is something very beautiful. There's just been a lot of obstacles, and I feel like that's probably frustrating you guys. So there is definitely that. There is a lot of unhealed wounds in your person, and I feel like that's blocking connection because they say that the obstacles might be more like internal emotional wounds. So that might be what they're dealing with at this time, but definitely longing, someone is secretly yearning for you is also coming up. So definitely that, which is so nice. And then boundaries, firm boundaries are needed. So I do feel like they might be putting boundaries up in this connection. So there is that. And then wait, this is the second card that says wait, where it says the timing is not quite right. And then go slow, which we did get that turtle by the Emperor. So I do feel like your person is trying to go slow or is going slow with you. Maybe you're not super excited about the slow pace, but it's definitely progressing even if it's slow. So there is that. And it might just be like they're longing for you, but their boundaries are, wait, go slow. I want this person so much, but we have to go slow. And they're putting boundaries on themselves. So it might be that they're doing that. And it seems like they probably have a good reason for it for some of you, but for others of you, it's just their emotional baggage that is maybe afraid. So there's a little bit of that. Now I'm going to see with Journey of Love what they are feeling and experiencing regarding you. So let's see. All right, so we're going to do 5 cards for the Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2 deck to see what are they going through, what are they thinking and feeling about you right now. So I get completion. We will always be one. I feel like they're completing something in their life right now too so that they can be with you. So I do feel like that there is a completion. Would you say yes, insecurity? I do feel like your person is feeling a little insecure. That's true, especially with the envy card. So they are feeling a little insecure. I do feel like they want to feel more confident, and they want to be able to romance you and sweep you off your feet, literally with this person being swept off their feet. So I do feel like they do want to do that. And I get humor. I love how you can always make me laugh. So I get how they like how fun you are and how much fun you have together and how you make them laugh. They are reminded of you constantly with synchronicity. So they definitely have thoughts about you and they remember you and they have these thoughts come up. And then resentment, please don't give up, let me back in. So I do feel like too that they're again a little afraid of abandonment and rejection, and they definitely want to be in your life, especially with that longing for you energy. So definitely that. And then I'm going to give you guys some final messages now with your romance angels. So we're going to see a little bit about this so we can see what is going on. So what they feel in their heart for you right now. We'll do 5 final messages. So I get for you heart-to-heart conversations. I do feel like you guys are going to be able to open up to each other and you're really going to be able to share like yourself with them and vice versa. So I do feel like you guys will have a heart-to-heart. And that is beautiful. And I get children where your love life is being affected by kids. So your love life might be affected by kids, either your kids or their kids, or by future kids, like what maybe you or they want. So there is that. And getting to know each other. You guys are still just getting to know each other. Even if you've known each other for a long time, there can still be stuff that comes up about the other one that you didn't know that is helpful in regards to your connection and your bond. And then I get healing family issues. So they may have to heal issues in regards to the children that, when they're a child. So that might be part of the wounds, those childhood wounds or unhealed wounds that are blocking the connection right now or causing troubles in it because of the 2 weight cards and the obstacles. So there is that, but I do feel like they do need to heal some family wounds right now. So there is that piece. And then I get keep an open mind. So they are open-minded about you and about this connection. And I feel like they're very open to seeing where this could go. So that is also very good. And that is what I have for you, pile 3. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this has helped you. And if you feel like this isn't your situation, it might not be your pile, and that's okay. Feel free to pick another pile or another video that resonates with you. And if this did resonate with you, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell to get all updates if you want updates of when I release my new videos. So I wish you lots of love and luck with your person. And it does look very good between you guys. Even though there is maybe some sticky energy going on, I love the Lovers as your final card in the tarot, especially all the other love cards you guys got. So I do feel like they care for you a lot. And I hope you have a good time with them because I feel like they like you. So I will talk with you guys next time. See you later. Bye, guys.